Hey everyone, welcome to CAD Tips and Tricks with Smart Design. My name's Nick, I'm a senior design engineer here at Smart, and today we're going to be talking about strategies for creating four-sided surfaces and how to avoid three-sided surfaces. Now, generally speaking, it's best practice to avoid making three-sided surfaces, as they can come with a lot of different challenges. Things like model stability, where surface offsets start to fail, but also surface quality, where your highlights might converge to one of the three corners of that surface. We'll be demoing this in Creo 7. That being said, I really think that you can implement any of these different strategies and techniques across any parametric CAD software. So to demo this, we'll also be using this generic handle model, specifically focusing around this domed end cap here. So just to get right into the master model, the construction for this is pretty straightforward. I'm building 1/4 of the handle here, and I'm sketching out the cross section with a spline and extruding it out to make the body of the handle. Now looking at this style feature here, we're going to start to really get into it. So the first step I did was create these additional profiles here and trim back the surface. And you can see this resulted in that open three-sided boundary. So the high-level strategy here is to create curves within this three-sided boundary to make four-sided surfaces and trim those back to create more edges for more opportunities of clean four-sided surfaces. So the first step here is creating a planar spline. This is just a spline sketched on a plane offset from my side plane. And the profile of this spline is echoing the cross section that I originally sketched out there. Now with that curve, we have a really obvious opportunity for a clean four-sided surface here, built into the model like this. And now at that surface, I'm going to create a spline on top of that surface. And so that spline again is echoing the profile of the handle cross section, but that spline is also going to act as a trimming tool. And so with that spline in place, I'm going to create a surface trim, and that's using the spline to trim away this excess patch here, leaving us with this small three-sided patch. Now, although this patch has three sides, it was originally created with four sides, and so the quality of that surface is still really good. But it's now giving us this fourth edge, where you can see here it resulted in this now four-sided open boundary. So with that in place, I'm going to create my last surface here, which is a nice clean four-sided surface. Now the rest of the model is just creating more surfaces to close out this volume, publish it out to my part file. And my part file here, I just mirrored everything, merged it, solidified it. And you can see the result is this domed end cap that has really smooth surface transitions, especially around this patch here where we created our fourth edge for the final four-sided surface. You can see there's really smooth transitions, and also our highlights are behaving just as we expect, just curving around this end. That about covers it. Thanks so much for joining today, and we'll catch you on the next one.